Tolu, how can I improve my CGPA? How can I become an excellent student? In this video, I'm going to share with you briefly 5 C's that will improve your academics. Number 1, you need to change your company. You smell like the company you keep. A lot of you are weighed down by the cliques you have in school. Number 2, you need to create your timetable. The school has created a timetable for you. Your parents have created a timetable for you. Your boyfriend has a timetable for you. Your family has a timetable for you. The world has a timetable for you. But what is your timetable? So when I was in uni, after I get the semester's timetable, I still have my own timetable. When you change your company, now you need to create your timetable because you cannot be available to everybody at the same time. By 10 p.m., what am I doing? Between 3 and 4, I'm going to study everything I've done in class. Between 4 and 5, I'm going to chat with my friends. Between 5 and 6, I'm going to do my assignments. Between 7 and 8, I'm going to have dinner. By 9, I must be on my bed sleeping. Have a journal and write out every hour of the day. I know it looks like you're a baby when you do that, but that is how to be successful. It might not make sense at first. You might not be able to follow through with the plans, but keep planning and keep pushing. Number 3, the third C that can improve your academics is to commit to a goal. When you don't have a goal, you don't have a direction. When you have a goal that you're looking at, it streamlines your activities. You can't do everything. You can't be everywhere. Once in a while, you think about your goal. You fantasize about the future of how they will call you out and announce you as one of the best students, or how your parents would react to the results. Even as an adult, even now that I'm not in university, I still set a goal for myself. When you have a goal, a daily goal, a weekly goal, a monthly goal, a yearly goal, when you have something you look up to, you don't just vibe your day. Some students wake up and they just vibe their day. Let's just see where the world carries us. Don't let circumstances determine the outcome of your life. Don't let your lecturers determine your grades. You determine your grades. Oh, this lecturer failed me. No, you failed. Number 4, the fourth C that will improve your academics is to concentrate on the future. Yes, I said you failed. You might have failed the previous semester, but you must forget about the previous things and focus on the future. In fact, you must also forget about the previous success. There's something my husband used to teach me, the concept of complacency. When you always focus on the past success or what you've done well, you have that tendency to be complacent and not think of the future. You don't think of improving yourself. So you need to forget the things that are behind and press on for the things that are in the future. So even if your GP is excellent, what can you do better? There's always room for improvement. And if you were not doing well, that should even be a motivation. Don't let that discourage you. So you need to concentrate on the future. Number 5, the 5th C that would elevate your academic performance is to consistently study your notes. When you go to class every day and you have paid attention, you've taken down notes, you were early to class, you've done everything. If you don't consistently study, can you see it's all linked to each other? You have a timetable. You're not weighed down by too many friends that will be a disturbance to your studies. You focus on the future. When you consistently study your notes, you don't miss out on anything. You are always aware of what is in the notes and what the lecturer is about to teach you in the next class. That's even another level, right? When you always prepare for the next class because the lecturer has given you a scheme of work and most likely they will tell you what you're going to do in the next class, or maybe you are solving an example and then they will continue. You understand? But every time you get back from lecture, have a plan to read what you were taught in class that day or before that week runs out. If not, the information that is volatile in your mind, you tend to forget. It's like when you are making eba. I always like to give that example. The more you leave it to cool down, the harder it gets to turn. But when you turn it immediately, right, garri and water, when you turn it immediately, you still have control over it. Yes. So as time passes, as the information in your mind cool down, you don't have control over it again. You tend to forget. But when you keep reading it, when you form your own notes, I had the notes where I used to jot down everything I have learned to summarize it. So I don't go back to the main lecture note to go and start, reading it again when it's now close to exam. Or even if you can have a section beside your main notes, like I used to rule a line and beside my main note, I'll have, small points where you just jot with maybe red pen. I used to have really funny notes like that. So that is the 5th way to elevate your academic success. Let's do a recap. Change your company, create a timetable, commit to a goal, concentrate on the future, consistently study your notes. If you apply these 5 principles, you will see a change in your academic performance. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.